Well, I will present my project in English class. I will talk about an interesting topic. This is organ donation. Uh, First, talk about this. What is organ donation? Well, organ donation takes really healthy organs and tissue from one person of transplantation in the others. Um, the first question I think about the different question. My first question is what comes to mind when you hear the phrase organ donation? Well, I first think that comes to mind is saving life because that is what organ donation is all about. Number two, what do you think of the issue? I think is a topic under debate because there are people who disagree. I don't know why. Uh, there are different reasons, but in my opinion, is an important topic because lives can be saved. Number three, what do you think of people who refuse to donate organ? Well, what do I think there are not sufficiently informed or they fear that the process is dangerous and could worsen their health, uh, or they really don't want to donate. The next is what do you think of people who refuse to accept an organ? Uh, I think the principal cause, in the case of the great ranchera music, the artistic Vicente Fernandez refused to receive a liver transplant because the donor was homosexual or drug addict. In my opinion, is that artist comment is homophobic. Is first. First, the second of all, centered on the topic of organ donation is the lack information that he does not receive, and also I can repeat, no receive, and also the personality of each person. These are um, me and these are respect this decision. Next question, do you think organ transplant will become much more common in the future? Um, yes, I think yes. Yes, the technology is advances advances more and more every day, uh, and this is more and more achievable for you to be able to take advantage of it of common good. Common good. The next, do you think body parts from animals will be used in the organ transplant in the future? It could be because there could be the extinction for animals, do organ damage, and they could save animals to save their species. Is it really good? Do you think brain transplants will be possible in the future? Um, of course, the brain is a complex organ, but I think is impossible is possibly The brain has two hemispheres, the left hemisphere and right hemisphere. The left hemisphere is more reason, and while the right hemisphere is creative. It is an important and complex organ because the brain is like a computer that you control functions of the organisms. And it would be complicated but not impossible. Would you do would would you allow the organ of a loved one to be transplanted? Um, yes, yes. Of course I would. Would you be a different person if you had your head transplanted? Um, mm, yes. Uh, or I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I think yes, but I don't know. Is it interesting? No. Uh, I remember that saw a movie where they explained where the person who received it, the transplant, has the memory or feeling of the person who donate the to her organ to you. I don't really know, but it would be interesting to know. Uh, the finally question is, what are the dangers of organ transplant? Uh, the immediately risks associated with organ surgery, the organ donation surgery include pain, infection, hernia, bleeding, uh, blood clot, one complication, and very few cases death. I think maybe this is why people are afraid to donate organs. This is the end. This is the finish. That is all the topic of organ donation. It's a interesting topic, and thank you for attention.